Good morning, everyone. Today is the 25th of May. We just left Punch Bowl Shelter and we are on trail. I think we'll be doing the 16-miler today. Or better, we'll see. Possibly, well, we'll look a little bit later. It was supposed to start raining tonight, but now it may not rain tonight. It might not rain till tomorrow. So we'll see. We'll see what the weather says. If it rains, we kind of don't really want a tent. Keep our tents dry for when we have to tent. And if we only get 16 miles in, that's not a bad day. Saw a nice tiger lizard yesterday. That was pretty cool. Shelter's back there. And the AT goes this way. So we saw a milk snake, which was pretty cool, right on the side of the trail. It's kind of gray, beige, white, and black stripes on it. They come in multiple colors. Saw some columbine, deep red. They were neat. What else did we see? Beautiful views of where we had started our hike at the footbridge. There was trail magic at the footbridge, but they were down under the bridge. We didn't really see them, so we didn't get any trail magic. It's all right, though. We just came from town. We were good. I was on the phone with Mary Kay, and I had just come across the 800-mile mark. Can you believe that? Here on May 25th, we made 800 miles. Woo! 800 miles. Look at that. Wow. Friggin' awesome. 800 miles is just a hell of a feat. When you think about it, you just walked 800 miles on a trail through the woods. How cool is that? So we had 3 different 800s, one on either side of the trail in rocks. And then we just came across, we're at 800.3, and someone made one out of pine cones, which was really cool. I just took a picture of that. What a little adrenaline jump, though, when you hit this 100-mile marker. And I just called Mary Kay this morning. We just said, hello, hello, and then there was 800 right there on the trail. I was like, oh my God. We just made the 800-mile mark. So, wow. Woo! Another big suspension bridge here. Look at these things. How they build these things. Big old turnbuckles. Oh yeah. Chains with padlocks on them so people don't mess with them. Yeah. Wow. Suspension bridge. Look at it move. Watch it wiggle. See it jiggle. Jello gelatin. Remember what I said many years ago, and I even said it on this channel. Everything in life, it's a movie, a commercial, or a song. Oh, look at all the fish down there. Lots and lots of fish. There you go. Where's your pole? Lots of fish. Just hanging out down there. Look at them all. Oh, swimming away. There they go. They're like, see ya. There they are on this side too. A lot of sunnies. Watch it wiggle, see it jiggle. Alright, so going across the bridge, having fun. Back on the AT. Beautiful green tunnel now. It's on. It's on big time. The green tunnel is real. Look at that. So, big milestone, past our 800-mile mark today. I may be about 5 miles past that now, somewhere around 8:05. In the solid green tunnel of Virginia. Heading north. Roughly 60 miles, maybe a little less, but about 60 miles from Rockfish Gap. So, not far from that. Never really know where we are. We don't make a full plan either. So, we never say we're going to go here. You know, we have an idea how many miles we want to go. We just don't have an idea of where we're going to stop. We come up with that plan a little bit later in the day and say, yeah, we should be tired at this point. We're probably going to stop right around here. Figure we'll be 16 miles in today, where we're probably going to stop. Remnants of the freed slaves there. I don't know. There's no kiosk, but a lot of them were dwellings and houses. How cool. So that's over there on that side. That could have been, that could have been something else for them. The houses were actually quite small, like they said, which was typical. The food was nourishing that they planted and did here. It's pretty cool though. So, they said you will find the remnants of all these old houses from, I guess, the bygone era. Like I see a lot of stacked brick and rock over there, like. So the homes cooked on old coal and ash stoves. They call it ash cake they used to have. So pretty cool. You see, like on the other side of the river, you can kind of see the remnants of some things. I don't know if we'll see remnants of, I don't know if those were houses or what they were. I could see the stone. So pretty cool, but they said you'll see it for the next 1.4 miles. So we'll see what we get. Okay, here I am, all in the name of video and pictures to see this old settlement that was over here on the other side of the river. So the trail's up there. We're coming down here across this log here. Let's go do some sketchy shit, doo-dah. doo-dah. Hope we get away with it. Oh, doo-dah day. All right. Watch this bark, though. Yeah. Right here, it's a little sketchy. You don't want that bark to slide on you, because you'll go down. Woo! Damn. Now that I'm here, I feel better. Whoa! Damn. Crossing that bad boy. All right. Yeah, you can see.
This is going to be working. We got a corner of a building there.
Yeah, a little slippery. Coming down.
Well, that's because the bark just came
Yeah. It's all right. So, we came out here to see this old settlement. Remember, these were freed slaves that settled here.
No mortar in between the stones.
Wow. How cool is that?
Now you know why we can't get anywhere today.
Yeah. That was so cool, but we climbed the tree to get over here. The tree bridge helped us. So that sign that I showed you earlier, about this, they said there will be remnants out here, and of course we had to cross the tree to get to it.
That would be fit of 6 or 7 feet.
That's pretty high. Well, then we have to get back across.
Yeah, no, we have to get back across. I'm thinking that maybe that bark is really recent.
Right there it is, yes. There might be stones to cross somewhere.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for right now. I think maybe that one there.
We have a crossing. All right, we may have a crossing other than that tree. So this possibly could be the remains of an old well or a cistern or something that they had. They said there was going to be remains for 1.5 miles. So it looks like that could be that. It's pretty cool. I like what they did here. Nice. It's a well-preserved part of history, just this little area. It's nice. Looks like something could have been there. The houses were very small. Like they said, very small houses. They look pretty modest. But it's probably hard to see everything on this trail. All right. The Brown Mountain Shelter. Got a nice little grill area right here. So we're getting ready to roll here. So our man already started. He needs to loosen up a little bit. Little tight muscles there from hiking. And we're on our way. Alright guys. That was a nice little shelter here. It's a nice little stop. But it's time to roll forward. Alright. We will see you in a bit. Yeah.
We gotta get that. Everyone has it.
Oh yeah. Well, if you're on anywhere on any long trail,
Yeah.
you do. Far out's the way to go.
Are you through hiking? Yeah.
Yes.
We're about 812 miles.
Nice view. Okay. So we're at the summit here. This is called Bald Knob Summit. 4,045 feet. All climbed late this afternoon. That's the hardest thing to do, climbing late. It's just not a fun thing. We don't normally do them because we just die. It's after 6 o'clock. We haven't eaten. So, yeehaw. This is it. Bald Knob. The wooded view of Bald Knob. And we have about a mile to get to the trail, to the shelter. And then the shelter is 6/10 of a mile off trail. Crazy, but it's how it works. All right, guys. So, not too bad today. We did a 16-mile day, plus another 0.6 of a mile back to this shelter here. I don't think you can really see it. No. Too dark right now. You'll have to see it in the morning. Cow Camp Gap Shelter. The George Washington National Forest. We finally got out of Jefferson. But, all right. So yeah, big day today. Lots of climbs, and now we're here to sleep. Tonight, 2 in the morning rain. So, all right, guys. We'll see you in a bit.